Hello and welcome to this. My name is Anthony Cummins, and what I want to do today is talk about Otomo, Tomo or ban-ryu. Now very quickly, in ancient times they were called Otomo, and then they became Tomo, and then eventually they became known as ban-ryu. And this is a Koka or a Koga ninja school. Now ban-ryu, a few claimants at the moment claim ban-ryu or Tomo Ryu, and we're not going to go into that. This video is not about those. However, this video does of course involve them because simply they claim that name. But so you've got to imagine in ancient Japan there's this ban family and they study ninjutsu. But as now everybody is up to speed, we all know that ninjutsu is only a very small part of a family's traditions. So you would get ban-ryu shinobi no jutsu, so the ninja skills of ban-ryu. But that's not all they studied. That is not everything that they did. So they also studied gunpo, they studied kenjutsu, they have different things, and they may go to other schools for their swordsmanship, or they may go to different places for their criminal capture. But of course we're very interested in the Ban family, the Tomo family, simply because they are one of the famous ninja families. So what I did is I've been tracking down some ancient documents, and I've come across some ban-ryu, or maybe not ban-ryu, but ban family, definitely ban family military manuals. And what I want to do is I want to appeal to you to do two things by one action, and I want you to buy copies of these manuals. And the reason I want you to do that is so you can help a man called Rob.Simmonds keep these beautiful manuals alive. Rob.Simmonds is bringing out some amazing replicas and reproductions of the original manuals. The Ban Senshuka, the Shoninki, the Shinobi Hiden. He sells them all. But we need to boost his company to keep an interest going in Japanese things. And we need to promote Japanese history. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take you through these scrolls. Now, the man who wrote these scrolls, what we know, he was that quite, he was a high-ranking samurai to a certain extent, in that he actually oversaw the changing of one clan moving to a different clan, moving castles, and he oversaw the movement between the two clans shifting over castles, and the sort of like moving out of their stores, which is quite he's an inspector, an overseer, an ometsuki. He's quite a prestigious samurai in that respect. And he wrote in the late 1600s a 10-volume set on military ways. And this is the 10-volume set. I'm going to creep that up for you there. Now, as you can see, these are traditionally bound. They're made by Rob.Simmonds. And you get Joe, Chu, and Gate. There's the so upper, middle, and lower instructions on the manuals. And then you get a 10-volume set on top of that. So overall there's actually 13 volumes, and these of course, as you can see, it goes 1, 2, 3, and these were written by this samurai who is of the Ban, that's Tomo family, and he writes about gunpo. Now as you can see, I'm going to put it this way, English style. So you can see that the illustrations are superb about troop movements. Each manual is quite slender, but it's definitely a nice manual. Have a quick look through this one. There he is. This is so if you can see, this man who's from the Ban family, he's from the Ban family, he gave this copy to this gentleman here, and this is the teachings of the Ban family. Now we don't know if it's exactly ban-ryu, but it's the closest we're going to get because it says the Ban family, him from the Ban family. This is his gunpo. As you can see, it's full of diagrams on castles, castle construction and things like that. Now what I want to do is I want to say you have to, come on guys, get a copy of this. All the information is below. Just simply click on the link and go along and speak to Rob.Simmonds. I'll put all the information there. Now Krista, who's one of the claimants to Tomo Ryu and ban-ryu, every one of your students should have these. This you should get translated. You should actually translate, Krista, through your means, what you've got a translator at that end. Get this published. If not, Don Role, I'm going to appeal to you. Don, you speak Japanese. why don't you get a copy of this? Not to help Krista, let's not go down that route, to help Rob.Simmonds and to help basically keeping everything alive. And you could translate this on your blog. Or if there's anybody out there who's got a translation partner and they want to do it, it's not a massive manual, but it's not a small manual. And it's beautiful. And it's not their ninja skills, it's actually their military skills, their command skills. So please, please, you know, have a look at that. So, the best thing to do now, if you sparked your interest slightly, just click the link below, because it'll take you to all the images. And I'll put Rob's email below so you can speak directly to Rob and enjoy that. Get on it, guys. Krista, make sure all your students have got a copy. Krista, you get a copy. Krista, get it published. Don, why don't you write a summary of it? Dean, if you can get someone on that, write a summary of it. So everybody, come on, jump on board. Let's help Rob get this sorted, because he's put a lot of effort in. And it's a great find. It might not be the ninjutsu, but it's definitely the military skills, at least we know, used by that member of the band family. So there we go, chaps. Get to the link below. Let's get supporting Japanese history, and let's get recreating the history of the samurai.